finna stand tall in it. I'm all in it. You be
What's going on, guys? Today we're gonna go over our newest and last Sentinel how-to video, how-to beginner's guide for our Sentinel class. We're gonna move over to controllers next. So the the Sentinel that we're gonna be doing today is gonna be Deadlock. Before we start, don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for all the support on the videos. We're averaging a lot more views lately, and that means a lot to me, just seeing more people watching my videos. So it's awesome. And I just want to say I appreciate it. Thank you guys. And yeah, we'll move on. So first of all, let's go over Deadlock, the character. She is a Sentinel role. She does have a, where's the info for you guys? Yeah, so she does have multiple different abilities. She does have a couple trips. She has a barrier. You guys might have seen it. And she does have a cool nade that's really useful. Ult's pretty good as well. It's very strong. But first of all, let's go over the most important part of her kit. I think is going to be the barrier. So as you can see, I can throw a barrier just like that in between, and it goes and covers the space and area of the map. It could cover and go in between both different enemies to even use to trap people. Now, cool thing about this barrier, you can't walk through it, right? This wall, this barrier, you can hear me. I'm hitting hear little bumps on the barrier. I walk into it. I can't walk in it, but I can shoot through it. I can shoot through the barrier. So you can really just trap enemies in the barrier, and then also use it to, block out pathways. One thing to note about the barrier itself, when you throw it down, it is shootable. So you might have people trying to pull your barrier out, but if you do see it, you'll really hear it. Also, if enemies are getting trapped in there, you hear the little bouncing, little bumping right here. You'll hear it too as well. And this is because enemies can't move past it and bump into it trying to get out. Your teammates, on the other hand, they won't cause this bumping, but your enemies will. As you can see, you can break the big part of the barrier. I'm also gonna do and also break little sections of the barrier. So if you do get trapped into one yourself by enemy Deadlock, you can always break part of the barrier and throw it out. But to area denial, taking space, this is gonna be a great ability to do so with. So yeah, not too bad. This one's pretty straightforward. I believe this is her rechargeable ability as well. So if it does go out, you'll be able to get another one. So the next thing I'm going to go ahead and talk about today now is going to be her grab net nade, right? So the grab net nade, it's pretty simple. I'm just going to run over here and show you guys. So in game, you get the nade, you prime it, and then you throw it, and then anyone caught in it will be forced to crouch. And then when you crouch, they'll be slowed, and then they're also need to remove the grab net in order for them to go ahead and get full movement and be uncrouched again. So this would be great if you hit somebody with it. It's gonna be great for you to be able to go in and you can tap them. Just remember, throw it, and then they go crouched. If people are trying to break the crouch, you'll be able to hear a sound, a little beep, saying, hey, someone got hit and they're trying to break the nade, get out of the nade. That's your chance to swing and go ahead and kill them. It's like that. So grab nade, pretty self-explanatory. I think this is actually the strongest part of her kit. If you can actually land a really good grab nade, you can get a really good play going on, and I'll post a clip into the video as well. But you can get a really good play and go ahead and swing out your duels. It's almost a free 1v1, if not free 2v1, especially if they can't see you. Now in the grab nade itself, people can still shoot you, so they'll be crouched and shooting you, but they're just a little easier. They're slow, they're lined up. So if you have a vandal, you're fine, right? So a vandal or anything like that. All right. Finally, let's do the last of her normal abilities. We're gonna go over her sonic trip. So basically, essentially with this right here, let me just clear these guys out so we trigger it. Perfect. So you can place it on walls like this and see how it covers a big area. So anybody who runs right through it will get caught by the trip. So there we go. So right here, I'm just gonna place it again because I finally got some bots that will actually trip it. But any bots, anyone who like runs through your trip range, they'll detect it and they'll be concussed, and they'll concuss the whole area, right? Also, the cool thing about these trips, if someone's walking through it, right, and they're not procking it, you'll be able to hear it as a deadlock. You'll be able to hear the sensor notification. These are global trips, just like Cypher, so you can put them across the map, right? So if you get one, you get one. And also, it's really cool because you can do certain cool range aspects with it. You can put like on corners. I believe it's this corner, right? Put on this corner. Now you got one on that corner. I can put one on this corner. You can't put on the floor. You can't put on ceilings, but you could get really creative with these. You know, you could put it head level. You know, I think you put it higher, cover more surface area. Obviously, if you do it lower, it's not. But you guys can see it covers almost a full body right here. Depending on how high you put it, you can cover a full body length. So just throw there, and you get it's a free tripwire, very self-explanatory. It goes, but it goes on concuss, just like Cypher, but instead of Cypher seeing through wall, they're gonna be slowed and concussed. Deadlock's all about slowing. Deadlock's all about trapping, and Deadlock's all about using your util to get those free kills. Finally, for her last ability, we're gonna be going over her ultimate, her annihilation ultimate. This one's pretty self-explanatory. You just shoot, right? And then if you capture somebody, it drags them in. Enemies can break this though. It's about 300 health. The enemies can't break this, but if they break it, it basically prevents their teammate from getting killed because it releases their teammate from the cocoon that makes. So if I'm an enemy and I get somebody, I would, or if an enemy gets Deadlock gets me, try to shoot this for your team so your teammate can get back. Sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it does, but make sure that's 300 health, so try to shoot it. Cool thing about this ult, what I like about it, don't forget, you can bounce it off walls. Let's see if I get a cool. See right here. You can bounce it off walls, and then boom, did they come. Another cool thing about this ultimate as well, when you shoot it, that big circle is also captures all of them. So anyone who's trapped in the tube and the big circle, just so you guys one more time, will get trapped. Keep in mind too, you can miss with this ult. It's like I've been doing it a couple times now. You can miss with this ult and then boom, it's worthless. So be careful, predict it. If you can get somebody, it's super strong. It's essentially a free kill. It's super strong, it's super powerful. That's it for Deadlock, for basic how-to guide on how to use her. When it comes to maps, use it to block, use her barrier to block off paths, use it to block off common lanes, you know, something where you can just spread enemies to walking through, and then or you can even use the block off sight in post-plant situations. Always put her trips up just like a sentinel. All it has to do, put one behind on your flank trip, maybe even put one on, you can also put one on bomb too. Something cool about the trip, if you put it on a bomb, it will stop this person from planting, because it will trigger the trip. So if they try to not planting, excuse me, diffusing. So if you put a trip on a post plant and you put a trip right where bomb is, and someone tries to hit the trip, it'll proc it right there. Really cool interaction, probably the best interaction, or one of the best interactions for the post plant. Grab that nade is a great opening tool. If you're able to get a group of enemies, it's just free kills. But yeah, alright, so that's gonna be the how-to video. I'm gonna put some clips in the background, me kind of explaining some of this too as well. Put some clips for you guys. But yeah, that's gonna be it. You guys have a great day. Peace.
Stand tall.